gentlemen, time for the next session for the day, which is on the topic conduct all open source intelligence investigations within minutes in one user interface. And this would be presented by Mr. Anders Malagon, the account executive for Maltego Technologies GmbH. As an account executive at Maltego, and is focused on consulting and partnership with enterprise organizations to build robust solutions within the TNS space with a wealth of experience in multiple sectors. Andis conducts demonstrations and talks on multiple topics within these scopes. Heralding over 15 years of sales experience and being very much a geek, has a burning passion for security and technology. A very good morning, Mr. Andis. We're glad to be having you on board for this particular initiative. I leave the stage for your presentation.
Anil, thank you so much, and good morning, everyone. As Anil has introduced me, yes, I am Andres Malagon, Account Executive for Trust and Safety at Maltego. I really appreciate the time that you have taken to join us today. Let me just start with a brief introduction and promise you it's not going to be long, since I don't like the PowerPoint presentation so much, but we're going to focus on something pretty quick. Let me introduce my company. We are a software company, and Maltego is a link analysis and data mining software. We currently are located in Munich, Germany. Our company is founded since 2017. Now we are more than 100 plus employees, and we have serving customers across 120 countries and spanning across government, private companies, and NGOs. Maltego. How Maltego can help you? It is a software that is going to help to speed up your OSINT investigations from hours into minutes. It is one simple user interface where you can conduct all the OSINT investigations, access to all OSINT data, and generate reports and have a cross collaborations between teams. Now, let's talk about financial fraud investigations. Give me a second. Okay, I have it here. Imagine for a moment that you have received a hint that someone is selling stolen credit card details from your company on the dark web. You know you need to take action immediately and protect your customers, identify the fraudsters, and take it to the law enforcement. This scenario sounds familiar. Maybe you only have one clue, and it's supposed to be this alias or this phrase. So here is where Maltego takes place. I'm going to show you our software. Give me a second. Just switch the screen. And now you will see our interface. This is the Maltego interface. Here are the hub items that is going to help us to generate more information from our investigation. So I don't want to spend much time here. Just want to jump in the investigation, but you simply go to the upper bar on the left corner menu. You open a new, and on the left, you will have all the entities from where you can start your investigation. It could be from a phone number, from a phrase, from an email, alias, company, crypto wallet, a Bitcoin address. So you will have access to all these entities that is going to help you to start your investigation. From today, since we have only one phrase, we just bring the entity phrase, and we are going to search on the internet what we can find related to this phrase. I just double click, we introduce the phrase. We're going to use the standard transforms website, and it's going to search on the internet what we can find related to this phrase. So far, we have one domain. It's called pastidin. For those who know this website has a special characteristic, is where many hackers like to publish or to promote, the scams or the frauds they are currently working. Since this is a real case, we just want to remain anonymous, and here we're going to search for the URL that is related to this phrase. We have one, and to see more details, we just go into the right menu, and you can read here that it says selling honest and short-term credit cards, banks, logins, Western Union. And also you can visit the URL from here, but it's not proposed. By double click, you can go to properties and see what is this URL about. Okay, this is something that definitely requires an investigation. The hint that we have received is true. And without exposing ourselves, we are going to search for any email that is being registered in this URL. We have one. Let's see if there is any phone number that the fraudster has put it there to be contact. Okay, we have a few. That's interesting. For today's example, let's focus on the email. Here we are going to use the dark side transform that is going to help us to search any leaked records related to this email and see what we can find. Okay, so far two leak informations related to this email. One is pretty funny, it's called Car Mafia. From here, what we can do is just expand and extract the information. We have two more inputs. We can, just as a curiosity, find out where is this IP located. Now it's not relevant, but we can, see in the future if it's going to match with the information. Also, we have a name or an alias from where we can pivot our investigation. And here we can use another transform that is called people, and it's going to help us to search across 117 social media platforms if we can find anything related to this name or to this alias. At the bottom, you see that the transform is running. Now we are around 50% of the search. And we can see there are 4 profiles that have a scoring of 1.0. In total, there are 336, but these ones are the most relevant. So let's put our attention on those 4. Let's expand the information in full. And here we have more details. Let me expand my graph. So probably the visual is going to be better for you. No. Okay. So here we have 4 profiles that have something in common. It seems like they have a trait between them, like a car, some comments, some social media accounts. So definitely we can see that this person is the same. When I'm referring this person, it's this one. So now we can say that we have a name that is J. Carter. And also we have received more inputs like personal emails and telephone numbers. For today, we are going to focus on the phone numbers, since any phone number right now needs to be registered under a person. We are going to use the standard transform to enrich the information. And here we have 2 different persons that are related to this phone number, that is Dave Carter and Jake Carter. So let me summarize. We have started with a phrase. Okay, this could be more clear. We started with a phrase. We identified the platform where the fraudsters are promoting this fraudulent information. We identified the emails. From the email, we are able to see some alias. And from the alias, finally, we have identified the social profile of this person that give us the telephone numbers, and finally, the names. So this is how we can unmask the fraudsters, and it doesn't take us more than 7 minutes. As you can see, you have the whole infrastructure and the step-by-step how you can conduct any investigation, or how you can start your investigations to see what is the fraudulent person behind. With all of this, I just open for any questions you might have. If you would like to have more information, I just give you my contact details that you will find here. Yeah, Anil, if you have any questions, if you have received any questions on the chat, I'm happy and open to comment it.
Firstly, thanks a lot for your presentation, Santis. So far, we haven't got any questions as of now. I would definitely connect with you, myself or Mohammed will connect with you once we receive any questions, probably by end of the day today.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much for your time, Santis.
Thank you and have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.